Here we are, the biggest roster update of all time. Or at least that's what they said on Twitter. Wow, they treated Mookie Betts like the second coming of Jesus himself. Plus 14 and plus 13 contact. Yes, the minus 12 to power versus lefties is not the best, but he got plus 13 power versus righties, and the clutch is really good as well. It's now at 105. Ohtani, I don't exactly know what they changed. If you guys can help me out, let me know in the comments. Mike Trout, look at what they did to my boy. Minus 8 to contact, minus 4 to power versus lefties. Yes, he got the power boost versus righties because I think he's leading baseball right now with 10 home runs, but the minus 11 clutch, he's at 74. He's hitting like 100 with runners in scoring position. That really sucks. Ronald, they did not hold back any punches with this guy either. Minus 7 to contact versus lefties and power versus righties. Minus 5 to power versus lefties. Like, Ronald, he's still decent, but with that defense, you almost want to pass on him now. Fernando Tatis Jr. got a pretty big boost. The contact versus lefties did go down by 12, but the contact versus righties went up. The power went up. The clutch did not go up, so that kind of stinks. But hey, at least the defense and speed are still really good. Also, real quick, I got to see if they put a pack in the season award drops. They did not. They actually might hate us. Now, there is a brand new Show Classics program, so that is really cool. Is there a Classics pack? There is a Classics pack. I gotta give them some love. They actually did it. I have been so hypercritical of them putting out programs without the themed pack in the actual program. If there's a season awards program, the season awards pack should be in that program. We have a classics pack and a classics program. There's finally a classics pack in the classics program. Now for this program, they took away the fact that you could collect players and skip the line. So if you do want that 95 Bellinger, you have to get all of the missions done. Ooh, 95 player of the month Bellinger is looking really, really nice. He is going to be everyone's first baseman. I mean, this card's free. That's a win. I'll go back to the roster update in just a second, but this Gleyber Torres is looking sexy. Nick Lodolo has always been terrifying because he's 6'6", he throws gas, and of course, he's got a sinker, but I don't really like sinkers in MLB The Show 24. I'm just the garbage can, so I don't really throw them that often. I'm more of a slider guy now, but Keibert Ruiz is also in that classics program. Yo, they knocked this program out the park. I got to give them a lot of love because the clutch and the contact is really good on most of these cards. And then I think there's one more. Yeah, Kentai Maeda with 109 hits per 9. Now, obviously, he's going to have better hits per 9 because he is a relief pitcher. Does he have a sinker? Look at that. Not only does he have a sinker, but he's got the slider and a splitter. Those are really good this year. I'll go ahead and show the drop 3 awards. We have 92 Jack Leiter, 92 overall Cam Boozer. His story is really, really fun. He was a carpenter, left baseball, and now he's back in the big leagues. MLB The Show demon Andy Pages has a Topps Now card. Alec Boehm, ooh, he's looking really good. That 116 clutch, he better have high clutch because he's been the best hitter in baseball with runners in scoring position. And then also Tanner Houck, he just threw a Maddox against my team, the Guardians. I think he went 9 innings and 94 pitches, something crazy like that. I'm going to say it right now. This has been my favorite content drop of the year so far. This is promising. I forgot to show you guys the 97 Yordan and Matt Chapman. There he is, 97 Yordan Alvarez. To me, this is the second best hitter in the game right behind Babe Ruth. He's insane. What about Matt Chapman? Wow! And we also get brand new captains. The 45 saves captain, Trevor Hoffman. We have a lefty captain, 95 overall, Clayton Kershaw. There's more, 2,000 hitters, 95 overall, David Ortiz. MLB The Show 24 is finally here. I mean, we're just going to keep on going. Mark Pryor, he's going to be the captain of the Standout Series. We finally have a switch hitters captain. You know that content creators, we spam the switch hitter team build if we run out of ideas, so having Carlos on the squad is going to make things way easier. And then Seiya Suzuki is going to be the captain of the Asian-born squad. I cannot wait to have Ohtani, Jung-Hoo Lee, all of the other guys on the squad because this card on paper is actually really, really nice as well. He's even got the clutch. This is great. This is great. The only thing that could have made today even better is if they put a season awards pack in the drop 3 season awards program, but they're never going to do that, I guess. Cal Raleigh is still pretty good, but at least he's not the best of anyone that we've seen so far. Reed Garrett has been pitching like a madman for the Mets, and would you look at that? He got a 96 diamond. And yes, he also has a slider, a splitter, and a sinker. Ranger Suarez is looking fantastic, although I will say the K per 9 is pretty low, so you're going to get a lot of foul balls. In the pitch mix, you guys can see he's got the sinker and a cutter. The circle change is nice as well. I will not be showing you the pitch mix on Mitchell Parker, but his hits per 9 are pretty good. That's about it. Ooh, Jonathan Clase, one of my favorite prospects in baseball. I've been collecting his cards for a while now. They probably should have given him 99 speed, but I'm not going to complain over 96 speed and pretty decent offensive attributes. He's got 99 clutch as well. That's sick. Back to the roster update. Yordan is going to stay at a 90 overall, so he gets a decrease to his attributes against righties, but a big boost to his lefties, and then vision, so you'll get a few more foul balls. Also, they decreased his clutch. That's not good. Aaron Judge, oof, he got a big-time decrease across the board. Clutch, every single offensive attribute. Now, at least... well, actually, I can't even really salvage this. This card's not very good right now. Zach Wheeler got a +1. We have Michael Harris also at a +1. The contact and power versus righties got a boost. The +19 to clutch is awesome. So Michael Harris, he's going to be awesome with a captain's boost or something like that. Adolis Garcia, offensive attributes increased across the board aside from power versus lefties. Discipline, we don't really care about that. Marcus Simeon's biggest boost is +10 to his clutch. Trey Turner with the big-time contact boost and boost to his clutch. Altuve, kind of an iffy update if you ask me. Bobby Witt Jr., the contact versus lefties is not great anymore. Same with that 75 clutch. Adley, some updates. Juan Soto, the contact is there. He's now at 100 clutch, which is awesome. You guys can see the rest of them right here. I'm going to show them, but Josh Naylor, I believe that Josh Naylor just went gold. He went from an 83 to an 86. That's really cool. He got pretty much everything upgraded aside from the clutch, which doesn't make sense to me because he's been very clutch this year. Bryce Harper got a clutch boost as well as a power boost versus righties. Alonso, he's getting some love as well. Manny Machado, I don't know about that one. Scooball is also joining the gold to diamond party. He's getting +12 to his hits per 9, which is pretty impressive. Corbin Carroll got a big downgrade, -13 clutch, -12 power versus righties and contact versus righties. Jose Ramirez, yet I'll tell you guys, even though he's been clutch, that's why he got the +6 versus clutch. He's been pretty bad inside the box when there's not runners on base. Castillo got a little downgrade. J-Rod somehow was able to avoid the cut. He's at 85. Same with Francisco Lindor. They both get dropped by 2. If Vladdy was not the cover boy, he would definitely be a gold right now. Tyler Glasnow, he went from a gold to a diamond, so he joins Josh Naylor as well as the other guy. Who do we talk about? Oh, Tarek Scooball. Ketel Marte joining the same guys that we just talked about. He's going from gold to diamond. +13 contact to lefties, +11 power versus lefties, and then he got a -8 to his clutch. So kind of a weird update if you ask me. Matt Olson is towing the line between gold and diamond. He got dropped to an 85. Corbin Burns, he goes from an 84 to an 85. Now, his hits per 9 was not increased. His walks per 9 were, so he's just a little bit more accurate. Austin Riley also got downgraded. So Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna Jr., I think they all kind of got downgraded. William Contreras, he's now a diamond. What about Lourdes? Lourdes is at an 84. Bellinger, he stays at an 84. He got the clutch upgrade. That's really, really impressive. We have Will Smith. He goes from an 84 to an 84. Nothing happened because the power, it really bit him. Freddie Peralta went from a 79 to an 84. Okay, he got, wow, he was really bad before this. Honestly, I feel like that does it for all of the big upgrades. So if you guys want to see the rest, just hop onto the game, or I'm sure that someone else is going to go through them one by one. I completely forgot to tell you guys that they added a brand new 97 Lou Brock to the season collections thing. But if you get 230 season 1 cards collected, you get access to the 97 Lou Brock, who's got pretty good contact, pretty good clutch. The speed's always going to be there. He's just a fun card to use. I'm not even at Owl Lighter yet, and I feel like I've been playing this game a lot. How are people at Lou Brock already? Now, there's also a brand new event with brand new rewards. We get a 91 overall Jerry Hairston. This card is kind of the king of random cards, but that card art is really, really nice. 96 overall Dante Bichette. Man, he's in that same conversation with Babe Ruth, Yordan Alvarez as one of the best hitting cards in the game because he's got 120 clutch. But that kind of sums it up for today's roster update and content drop. I thought that it was really cool. You guys know I have been critical of SDS and how they've handled content structure and even gameplay to a certain extent. So if we can get a foul ball update over the next few weeks, if they can keep on putting packs and programs, I'll be happy.